Hello everybody, today we are going to be reviewing the Mafex 223 Daredevil. Now, before we start this review, Daredevil is one of my favourite characters, in general. My favourite comic character is Batman, but Daredevil comes in an ever such close second. So before we go over the actual review, can we just appreciate this box art? Let me just move these out the way. Oopsie daisy, I accidentally moved his head. And just appreciate how brilliant this is. Right. You can't really see it through the plastic and the certificate of authenticity. But I love Mafex boxes as well. They're just so clean, you know. You can display them oops, knocked Daredevil over. You know? These are Mafex boxes are my favourite figure boxes you can get. But let's not waste any time. Let's get into the actual figure itself. Daredevil. Alright, let's go over his accessories first. He has his billy club holders. He has 3 of them. One is empty. I thought you could put his billy clubs in them, but you can't. So one's empty, and I'll show you how to put them in after I've reviewed both of them. And one has one of them in. And how you take them out is a bit scary. So what I do, I turn it around so it's like a 90 degrees, 45 degrees, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. And it's just it's like a peg. Can you see there? And it's just plug it in. It's relatively easy enough, but on your first time, it's quite hard. It's scary. So he has those. So I haven't got him in a very good museum pose. Then he has his billy clubs. When it comes with people who have these as their weapons, I always with Nightwing I call them streamer sticks. With Daredevil I call them billy clubs. You know, it's just different for the character. But here's his screamer sticks, his billy clubs, his batons. One thing I've noticed when you put them in his hands, I'll try to show you. The paint rubs off on him. That's not the best, especially for Mafex. I got him in I got him 2 figures. I got Mafex Black Suit Spider-Man with him. And it was £270, and this was when he was £200 alone. So yeah, so that's his price. And this figure came out December 2024. Sorry I didn't go through that at the start. And then I've messed this one up, but he has his grappling hook batons. In the show, you can put them together and then do that and that. Yeah. But here they are. It's like a wire, bendable wire. And I'll show you how long it is. It's the exact same length for both of them, but I haven't used that one just because, these ones are cooler. So I tried to put them in a perfect knot. Well, not a perfect knot, but you know what I mean. Tried to get them as perfect as I could. These take ages, these do. Oops, I moved his hands. Alright, so that's how... I keep on messing everything up. I can't... Look. It's around 40 centimetres. So, yeah, that's cool. And then now I do it... I'm messing everything up. This isn't perfect. I'll be taking my time more. But just getting some sort of a bow. And then he has... one screamer stick with a hook on, which is where he actually is his actual grappling hook. Alright. I'm just going to put this back together so it looks nice. There we are. Then I'll go over his head. Alright, so he has a screaming head. This is brilliant. This is one of my favourite head sculpts in general. And then he has an angry head, like a gritting teeth head. Now, let's go over his hands. So, I'm 99% sure these came on the figure. Fisted hands, as you can tell. Pretty cool. But every Mafex should have fisted hands. And then he has diving, a pair of diving sort of hands, if he was going to dive into the water. Then he has some relaxed hands. I love the subtle colouring on them. Can you see it's slightly dark on the knuckles, and you can see some texture, if it's leather gloves or something. I love they're not McFarlane texture almost all their figures, but Mafex are just brilliant. I'm a Mafex glazer, as you probably can tell. He has some grabbing sort of claw-like hands, and these ones, look at that, look. Sort of zoom in. Come on. Why isn't it zooming in? Oops, that's zooming too far. But can you see that it's just subtle, very just lines making his hands swell up and that, which is pretty good. Then some, I don't know what to call. Oh, it's gone all dark. Sorry about that. Turn the lights back on. Some about to grasp something hand, so it feels about to catch something. It's the best way I can describe it. Just brighten up a little. So those are pretty cool. And then lastly, he has some fisted hands with holes in, so he can hold his billy clubs. Alright, now let's go over the figure. On the figure, let me just zoom it back. Oh, come on. Alright, on the figure he comes with a stoic head sculpt. I can finally say head sculpt since it ain't Lego. It's which is just a brilliant, you can see subtle details on his ears and where it hits his hair and that. I really wish it came with, I know we have 3 head sculpts, which is amazing. But I really wish it came with a Matt Murdock head sculpt. Like a comic one, not Charlie Cox. Alright, now let's go over articulation. But before we go over articulation, I love the double Ds. I love how, I know it's in the comics, just the gloves, the boots, the stuff that holds the screamer sticks, his belt, his double Ds. I love how it's a slightly lighter red. It just really adds some depth to the figure, and it's got some beautiful cell shading on it. Alright, let's go over articulation. His head, his head can do a full 360. He can look up that far, and then he can look down that far. His arm can go that high. Oh, you can't see. Yeah, that high. And then he's got full 360 in the wrist, and it's ball joint, so his arm can go that and that. And he can bend his elbow, got a double joint in the elbow, so he can bend it like that. And then he's got a bicep swivel, so his arm can do a full 360. I'm not sure what it's called, but he has a joint here, and then he has a butterfly joint. That's pretty cool. And then he can go, let me just put that back. Oops. He can go down that far, and then he has hardly any ab crunch to the back. But he can, I don't like doing this because I'm scared it's going to chip the paint, but he can do like that. He can do, No, he can't do a full 360. He can do probably around 10 degrees to the left and right. And then, let's just get his arms out of the way. His leg can go up that high. And there's like a little thigh swivel here and there. I like how I don't do like a thigh cut like what Marvel Legends does. I like how they hide it away. So his leg can go that high. This leg's a little bit stiff, so let's just go to this leg. See with that thigh swivel, his leg can also do that. It's really nice. And then, does he have a drop down joint? He has a drop down joint. He has a drop down joint, but mine's a little stiff. Oh, can you see? So you can just get it like fat. Pretty cool. Just put that back. And then his leg he has double joints in his knees, so he can do that. He has a ball joint in the ankle, so he can, do that. And he has a toe joint where it goes all the way up and that far down. You can see the Marvel. Let me just try to zoom it in. You can see the Marvel, like, showing it as a Marvel figure. There. I like how they hide it away. Because on the Ultron figure I reviewed last time, it was just on the leg. Oh no, could have said it was made in China, I forget now. But he has some, like, just showing where like the butt is. Like, yeah. And some beautiful muscle toning. Absolutely beautiful. Now, let's go onto some of the poses. This will be a slideshow, so hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoyed that little montage. Before I do my video edition, I forgot to go over the Mafex stand. Came with a bit more than this, but I can't be bothered to get it out. Like a standing palm and a different one of these. I have to say, it's an alright stand, I like the Revoltech ones better. But, yeah. So that's the edition. Let's go over the drawing of the day. I haven't been drawing recently, so it's going to have to be a old one. That's the one I went over last video. Here's Shadow, it's pretty cool. Alright, thanks for watching the video, and goodbye. See you for the next one.